Thank you very much for your support. It's been quite easy so far. I was going to say that the logistics team have done a wonderful job, but I shall wait till the end before I make up my mind. First of all, let me welcome you all to this lovely lunch. Last week we discovered that the strike was likely to go ahead, and we had a discussion about what we should do. And I suggested that if we could get 50% of the people here, we should run a round of applause for the logistics team. I'm now going to stand on my spot. Okay, so we would go ahead and have 50% of the people. And a wise member of the stakeholder group that runs this organisation suggested that perhaps we should ask the members how many of them were likely to turn up, which Jill duly did. Within 48 hours, 2/3 of you had already responded saying yes. And within about 4 days, almost everyone said yes. We have 70 people here today. So I'm really impressed by the persistence and tenacity of members of this network, because we really have no respect for this, and nor the restaurant that is serving us. So thank you very much for showing up. I hope you've enjoyed it. The next thing to say is that, as always, we have a couple of new members. In fact, we have 3 new members: Tony Stoll, Peter Rosman, and Neil McPhee, who's joined for the second time. Repeat buyers are the best sort, so thank you very much, Neil. And we have as guests Tony Dent, who was in a conversation earlier today, so that he would pay his subscription and join the members. So thank you very much, Tony. And Susan Owen. And while I'm talking about members, we have about 230 members in the network. And of course we're always looking for new members, partly because it's nice to meet new people, but also because it helps to extend the reach to people who might like to meet old friends. So if you know people who would like to join this group, please suggest that they contact you. Tony was quite surprised about how cheap it is. He was also surprised that you don't have to be retired to join, you just have to be the sort of person who gets on with people like us. So if you know people like that, please suggest that they join. I'm pleased to say, although I don't quite know this, that no members have died since Jerry Roberts, who was a member of the Bletchley Park group that was decoding some of the more difficult codes. My back is flat. My back is flat.
Can't be.
What about the as before? Decoding some of the more difficult codes that the Germans came up with. And you may have read his obituary in the various newspapers. We had actually asked him on his 19th birthday if he would come and talk to the network last year, but he said he didn't really feel up to it. But he is the only one of which we are aware. I've also been asked to mention that Paul Harris is not well. He is in a home, and there was some concern about the state of his mind. And Ken Bacon, who visited him, asked him for the cube root of 27, and he said 3 immediately. So the prevailing view is that actually his mind is perfectly good, but he isn't, for those of you who like to know. And also Val Farnbridge, for those of you who know, she's also Peter Bartram has the details if any of you would like to contact either Paul or Val. I perhaps also should say that Lawrence Bailey is giving a talk on the past, present and future of what determines qualitative research on the 6th of...
Could you say it again, please?
Say it again.
Is it still working? We'll try again. Okay. I'll go back to Lawrence Bailey. Yeah, obviously I've squeezed it too hard, I think. Anyway, the past, present and future, what determines quality research is a talk that will be given by Lawrence Bailey at King's College at 6 o'clock on the 6th of May, and it is the Waterloo campus building, which is just across the road from Waterloo Station. Any of you who would be interested in that, I think it will be a good lecture. Lawrence would very much like to support. There is no charge. I think I'm correct on that. And you will, of course, meet many friends, since I'm aware that people from the International Journal of Market Research and Market Research Society are going along already. So that is a plug for Lawrence. I should also say that we have planned an excellent summer party at the Doggett's Coat and Badge in Blackfriars. For those of you who've been there, it's a really nice pub. Hopefully the weather will be better than it is today. On July the 10th, the price is very reasonable, so you can ask Jill for a ticket. And the autumn lunch will be at the Union Jack Club in Sandal Street, which is just over the way there. And we will be having a special celebration because it will be John Downham's 90th birthday. And we thought that it would be a good opportunity to ask someone other than me to give a speech. So John will be talking to you that day. I really have no more to say other than to ask you to say thank you to Jane Willow and Jane Bay, who have organised all this. And it's a huge amount of work, and they're extremely diligent in getting to places which provide good food and exceptionally good value. They are tough negotiators. So thank you very much. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the day.